Hi everyone, welcome back to Go Local Live. I'm Go Local News Editor Kate Nagel. Thanks for tuning in this Friday afternoon before your weekend starts, before a big ribbon cutting taking place on Monday in Pawtucket. Ramel Moore with Still on Main, the mini mall on Main Street, getting a new look, and very excited to have you in here to talk about it. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Well, tell us a little bit about this brainchild and your vision for what this space could be, because I've seen this space before, and if people have been to Pawtucket and seen it, it's kind of like a little arcade here in downtown Providence, that historic, you can go into the storefront, it's just got that cool historic vibe. So tell us how you decided this is where I want to put my stake in the ground.
Well, I guess a lot of it comes from the fact that me being an entrepreneur, wanted to give a space to local entrepreneurs that they can go in and try businesses, and it's more for the unlikely entrepreneur, for the ones that kind of think about doing a business, and I don't have the resources to do my business, but I want to make sure that I can get into a space at an affordable price and see if I can get some help with launching this business.
So tell us a little bit about the time frame. I mean, here we are, we're looking at Monday for the ribbon cutting. How long has this been in the works for?
Wow.
You're like, that's the $1 million question.
Yeah. For like the last 6 months, 7 months, we've kind of been working behind the scenes, getting all the spaces up and running. Again, we are based around the entrepreneur, so we kind of curate the space to kind of meet their needs so they can just come into a space that's already ready to go.
So on Monday, when you have the big ribbon cutting, what can folks expect? I have to imagine it's probably a combination of existing folks who have kind of set a footprint in, and then obviously some opportunity for folks if they're looking to enter the space as well.
Yeah, there's a few spaces that are still open. For the most part, we're completely at capacity. We have some salons, we have some restaurants that are going in there. We have a juice bar, some clothing options that you can that's there. We also will have some vendors that will be there. So there's some vendor options that you can rent vendor space, and kiosks, different things like that. So that's kind of what we're doing.
What do the hours look like? So if you're in Pawtucket, you're on Main Street, you say, I want to check out Still on Main. And I love the name. Still on Main. It's Still on Main.
Yeah. The name is actually named after a composer named William Grant Still, who was a famous African-American composer. And his thought was, music bringing people, different cultures together. So that's what the mall is really based around. It's based around different cultures coming together, live music. We're going to have a lot of different live music options there, local musicians coming in. 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. is the mall hours right now, and it's going to be super exciting. Hope everyone can come out and support.
And, it really ties into that whole, buying local, supporting local. What do you want viewers to know? Again, Pawtucket residents around the state, obviously here in the urban core, trying to revitalize a lot of, again, historic spaces. And this is a historic space, but it gives the opportunity, again, to support small, support local, and support growing businesses.
Yeah, it's for local, by local. So that's really what it's all about.
So after Monday, where are we going to see you moving forward? Are you going to be on the streets and Still on Main? As you said, you're a serial entrepreneur.
Yeah. So I will still be curating spaces at Still on Main. We have a couple of other projects that we're working on. So we'll be local. We'll be local for sure.
Well, we'll be sure to share the links, of course, if you want to go check out Still on Main. I appreciate your coming in to give us a little bit more of the scoop before. We always love to give you a preview of what's happening and what's new, and there's nothing more new or happening than, again, this revitalization of Main Street in Pawtucket with Still on Main. So Ramel Moore, thank you so much for coming all the way up to Providence.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching us here on Go Local Live. As we wrap up another week here in the studio, of course, you can catch us over the weekend on GoLocalProv.com and catch us on Facebook as well. And on Monday, Go Local CEO Josh Fenton will be back with Business Monday. So we wish everyone a great weekend, and we look forward to seeing you next week. I'm Go Local News Editor Kate Nagel.